Hi, I'm Terry Darney. I was in my third year teaching English at American University. I was teaching mostly Chinese students while soldiering through what seemed to be the worst flu of my life. Abruptly, the flood of students entering our program was shut down by the pandemic. I had been using videos as part of a hybrid flipped classroom, but overnight, teaching online was the only way to interact with students. Even the ones I'd been seeing on campus were dialing in from their dorm rooms. It was suddenly time to upgrade my PowerPoint and video skills, way beyond what had previously worked. I learned a lot of tricks very quick. This video is my way of passing those skills forward to educators who want to become effective and efficient with PowerPoint. Increasingly, teachers are seeing value in the hybrid flipped classroom. Students view video content in advance of class so that they're more able to spend time in interactive experiences while they're in the classroom. I've been using PowerPoint as a tool for teaching since 2006. Only when I had to start producing a lot of videos did I realize how essential some of the imaging and movement features could be to engaging an audience. When your students are half a world away and watching you probably at 3 a.m. their time, the visuals better bounce. I've made many videos on how to use PowerPoint, but the feedback I got was that students lost track of the component videos. Why not put everything in one longer video that you could return to? Might be helpful. This is it. But it's too long to sit and absorb technical details. I can hear you saying that. I won't remember everything. I can hear you saying that. And I agree. I've done a few things to manage those concerns. First, you will find little questions on the right-hand side of the screen, like over there, that highlight what is being presented. It's easier to scan through quickly and find a particular section of the video. Second, you will have noticed that there is an index underneath the video that lets you find a question that interests you. Next to it will be the exact minute and seconds of the video that will provide the answer. Third, the training is organized in progression that lets you move from constructing a simple PowerPoint to building engaging videos. Fourth, I've given an introductory overview of each major section of the venue and also done a hands-on application on a live PowerPoint example. And finally, I will ask you after each major section, and you need to do this to get the most benefit, I will ask you to stop and try out your skills on a project of your own. So, this video is constructed more along the lines of an encyclopedia and less like a novel. I hope these innovations will give you a reliable resource for some time to come.
Like many educators, I have 4 questions. How do the parts work? Which are important to delivering my lessons? How does each part help me? How can I use each part of the menu in designing a presentation? How can I make my presentation more engaging, particularly online? We can afford to have very few boring presentations. How do I make videos from my presentations? I'm going to show you how easy it is to jump from good PowerPoint to a professional looking video. Let's take a look at the PowerPoint menu. There are 12 major functions on the menu, each of which can lend value, but some will be more important to learn early than others. Here they are. That's a lot of options, and that's the top set of options on your menu. We're not going to attempt to learn them all in the next 15 minutes, but we're going to focus on important ones and work our way through the list so that by the time we get done, you will be a guru. A teacher is likely to have several pragmatic questions about the menu's parts. How do they work? How does it help me? How does all this work together? We're going to address the first two in the current section. The third question will to some extent get answered along the way, but there will be sections at the end that provide tips on how to get the most out of your new skills. We're going to work our way systematically through the menu, just as a mechanic might inspect and work with the components of a jet. Someone has to know how it works. But someone has to fly the plane, and that's a different set of skills. So we'll focus on them separately. In your case, you're going to build, repair, and fly the jet, but not all at one time.